Okay, so we're going to try and make SLZ in 3-point perspective, and we're going to do it vertically, S, L, then Z. And so hopefully we can make this design with the block letters. Just like in the video, we'll make our horizon line right here in the middle. And then we'll do our third vanishing point. Our two vanishing points are over here. And our third vanishing point will be up here at the top. And I'll put it right here in the middle. And so when we watch the video, they start by using these lines coming down here. So you start with the front point, and then you expand to the front edge, and then you complete it by making the front face. So we're going to say that let's say it's right here. And then we'll expand this like this. And then this point up here, we have to extend it out for our width and extend it out for our depth. And then this first letter we'll say is this wide. And we'll make it rather skinny up top. And then it gets bigger down to the bottom. So we're going to break these into 3 separate blocks, okay? Like the 3 pyramids in the earlier video. So let's set the bottom of this first block, and we'll mark the intersection over here, and then we will extend these lines. Actually, I just realized we want this point to be kind of right here in the middle. Okay. And then we're going to put a point out here that shows how deep this letter goes. And actually, I'm going to move it in a little closer. Okay. And then the segment goes this way. And our intersection is right here. And this segment goes this way. So we've created that top pyramid block. And there is that. Now I could hide my lines. That might make things a little bit easier for us to deal with. So let's try that. Okay. And then I'm gonna hide. I won't hide these right now. I will. I'll hide them in a little bit. But let's make the block below our horizon line. And also our block in the middle of our horizon line. Okay. Now, once we have that, we have to make our width and depth lines. Okay. So let's hide all of these lines heading out to the vanishing points. Okay. And we'll redraw these lines. Okay. Now, Remember the rule of thumb here. I need to make the top of this box. So I'll use lines out to my vanishing points. And then I'll mark that intersection. Once I have the intersection, I can hide the lines out to the vanishing points. Okay. Okay. So remember what you're going to do to make the front face. You make X's on the boxes, and the X's tell you where the middle of the box is, and then you can kind of work from there. All right. So let's draw an X on this box. So we know the very middle is going to be right here. And let's draw this intersection, or mark this intersection. And we can use the line tool and here we can mark the middle of the box going up and down, and the middle of the box going side to side. So let's mark those intersections. I don't know if we're going to need those. Maybe for the S. Because the S is going to go across here and then come down and then go back and then through. So it's going to start out really thin, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger as it comes down. So I think it's going to go like this. And so we'll have to start with lines.
It's 4 o'clock.
And so we can say it comes across to this point and then comes down. And then comes across to this point and then comes over. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And then we'll come down from here. So we're going to say the S comes, across, down, and then back over. So I'll do a line that goes through this point. And then mark that intersection. I don't want to mark this intersection. Because what's going to happen is this letter will come across, over, and then cross right here, but it needs to come down through this point. And the vertical line here will be this vertical line. And so it's going to come over at this point in the S. All right, so hopefully that works. So I think I've drawn all my points for this S. Let's see. Let's hide these lines and hide these lines. And we'll try and draw our S. We also want to hide those X's that we made earlier, because we're not going to need those. I can also hide the Z right here in the middle, and this A1 and D1. I do want to mark an intersection. It's right here. I want to mark this intersection. Because I want the letter to come straight over, down, and then cut back over, down, and then cut back. Okay, so we have the S made. Let's hide our box. And we might as well hide this portion. Okay. So okay. So I want to make my S. Okay, there's my S. Um, the underside is right here. And I can mark this portion. Sorry, I don't want to screw up like that. Okay, so I'm going to draw my line segments. If we're drawing the width lines or the depth lines, they're going to have to go back to our vanishing point like this. Okay. And my intersections are right here. Now these lines will go back and they give me those edges. Mark those intersections. Okay. All right. So So for each letter here, we're going to, we'll start by making the front face, then we'll add the extension lines, the depth lines. And if I want to have a line coming back here, I need to attach it to the vanishing point over here. So let me come back. Okay, so let's continue with this. We're going to, we've made all of our S points, and now we're going to continue making the L points. And so I've shown this line right here because it marks the same spot from the S. And so let me mark the intersection. There's the width of my L. And I need to mark the width of the L portion down the bottom. So I'll put that point right here. And then we're going to extend the line from P to our vanishing point. And where that line intersects this downspout, that's going to be our intersection. Okay. So now I can hide that line. And my last letter is going to be a Z. So I'm not going to need this vertical line. Let's hide that. So let's hide all the lines for this box too. Or at least the ones I'm not going to use. And so I'll delete the section. I'm not going to, oops, I don't want that. Okay, I'm worried if I delete the line, I'll get rid of it, but I'm worried that I'll lose this intersection point. So I need to kind of eyeball where that intersection point's going to be, and then I can recreate it. It's going to be right about there. Right about there. And so I can redraw my segments and actually let's do this. Let's mark our intersections. And by doing that, I can hide the horizon line that's behind my L.
It's 5 o'clock.
Okay. So let's hide this horizon line. And then I'll redraw it as rays. No, I don't want this one. Okay. Let's get back to our line segments. I'll keep making my L. Okay. And I need to hide this line coming down. Hopefully that got rid of it. Okay. All right, so there's my S, there's my L, and this is going to be Z. So I will come across like this, Z, let's start with lines. And those mark my cross sections. And I can mark my my downspouts like this. Okay. And then I'll mark those intersections where it crosses right here and right here. Okay, so then I can hide these guys. and I will hide first. Let's make our width lines. Shoot. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so I think that's done it. I think we need to move that W1 down. Oh. Okay, so then we'll need a parallel line off of this, and that shows the backside of the Z. Okay, so hide this and then redraw it with line segment. And I can make that line segment. And so I think I've made this. I do want to hide this point. And I do want to hide all my labels and then color the SLZ. Okay. So the colors you can use, our school colors are maroon, yellow, and white. So you can use those to color the design. Make sure you hide all your letters and make sure you sign it. Okay. Um, but everybody have fun with this, and I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye bye.